Hey friends, my name's Brett.
Hey, and my name is Charlie.
And when it comes to communicating to students, we think that your best option, if possible, is to have a live communicator deliver the large group message to your students. Even better, having a live communicator that your students both know and trust. Students are always more likely to engage with someone when they know them over someone that they don't.
But Brett, we all know that having a live communicator isn't always possible for your student ministry. And when that happens, one of the best things you can do is use the resources that you have available at your fingertips. That's where the XP3 Teaching videos come in. You can find them in the media package, which is available in addition to your subscription. They're designed to give you an easy and engaging way to share the message that week with your students and hopefully make your life as a student pastor much easier.
Definitely.
But that's not the only way that those videos can be helpful, right? Woo! We've actually learned a lot from you, how these videos are being used in your context. So we just had to share them with everybody else.
Yeah, the first is to use them as a backup plan. Keep these teaching videos in your back pocket for when something comes up, because we all know
always
something's gonna come up. All right, so instead of scrambling to find someone to fill in for you when you're sick or on vacation or you have an unexpected emergency, just rest easy knowing that you're covered with the Communicator video on deck as your backup plan.
And you can use them to multiply yourself. Maybe your ministry is big enough to separate your middle school students from your high school students, but you're responsible for both environments. It's hard. It's difficult to prep and teach two different lessons live. The great thing about the teaching videos is that you can teach live to one group and then show the video to the other.
Absolutely. Or you can use them as a tool to train newer or younger communicators. So use the teaching videos as training tools for developing communicators. Having communicators watch someone else teach the message will not only help them as they prepare to deliver a message themselves, but it's gonna help them better understand how to communicate a message to this specific age group. Plus, some people are just better visual learners than auditory learners.
True.
So showing those learners a video will go a long way in teaching them how to communicate.
And you can use them to let you do the most important thing. If you're the only adult in the youth group, showing the teaching video will allow you more time to do the most important things in your ministry, like connect with your students.
Absolutely.
You can act as a small group leader for your students rather than split your time between communicator and leader. When you're the communicator, students may feel uncomfortable answering the questions because, well, you're the one who gave the message and they don't want to offend you. But if they're watching a stranger teach the lesson, they may be more likely to speak freely about questions, doubts, and areas they disagree in.
Or you can use them to partner with parents. For a series on heavier or more sensitive topics, you can use the teaching videos as a way to allow parents to preview the content prior to teaching it to your students. And so this is gonna better prepare parents for how to engage in a conversation about those seemingly more controversial or sensitive subjects. It's also going to help ensure that everyone is using the same language when it comes to communicating about all these kind of topics.
It's really important.
So
you can also use them to keep your students connected. For students who are unable to be at church or small group that week, providing them with the week's video and lesson is a great way to keep them connected. They can watch what they missed so they're still connected with what their friends and small group learned, even when they aren't physically there.
Absolutely. Or you could use them to promote diversity. We believe that every kid needs to see both someone on stage who looks like them and someone on stage who doesn't. And if you live in a community or attend a church where everyone kind of looks the same, that can be a tough thing to make happen. And so using the teaching videos provides a way to bring a little bit of diversity to your stage by presenting your students with communicators of different races and ethnicities and genders.
That's really good. And lastly, you can use them to keep your smaller groups engaged. Having a live speaker in front of a group about the size of an average classroom feels normal to most students.
Absolutely.
But doing so in a smaller group can make it feel kind of awkward, right? And if your ministry is smaller, watching a video together may feel more natural for everybody. You'll have a better chance to engage with a small group of students with a video rather than trying to deliver the message yourself.
So there you have it, 8 ways that the teaching videos can be a great resource to your student ministry. And we want these videos to be the thing that makes your job as a student pastor just a little bit easier along the way. Because when you do have more time and more space to do the most important things to connect with your students and your adult leaders, then we know that that's a win for your ministry.